Right, I'm doing another video now after I've just uploaded the video of the book. I was saying I was been watching YouTube channels of other people who are not classing themselves as targeted individual, but they're feeling like really shitty. And there was one that really got to me last night, where this young gentleman said he'd attempted suicide, and he was wasn't gonna tell his parents or something like that. That's got to me, like, all of this mental health stuff, this other channels I've watched as well, it's down to Havana Syndrome. Like, it's like 100% it's down to Havana Syndrome. The victims may not be sound hearers, but you can watch other channels like Henry Smith. Some people may not like him. I like him, and he's explained some really interesting stuff on his channel about how everyone's been attacked with stuff on satellites. Well, it could be you've got the Wi-Fi networks and stuff like that. But it really got to me last night. I was watching this one particular channel. I just come across it a while back. It was suggested to me. I started 2 channels now, where I've got my one channel where I'm just trying to talk about health stuff, like healthy food options, and I've got this channel where I'm doing the recordings of what's going on in my environment. And I'm not doing this channel just because I feel sorry for myself. I'm doing this channel because I'm trying to make people aware of the fact of what's going on. And I don't give a fuck about fucking money about it, 'cause I don't think you get paid much on YouTube. I don't know, but it's not about that. I get paid a pittance and I'm labelled, and this is now my entertainment job. It's not nice entertainment either. It is sick and evil and goes against human rights on such a scale. Most people don't want to believe it. But it got to me at this young bloke's channel. There's other young blokes' channels, and they're explaining how we're feeling and stuff. There's a couple now I've come across, and there's also older people as well as experiencing stuff. But if you're a targeted individual, please do get yourself a microphone and record the evidence and store it offline on CDs and stuff and memory sticks, and fucking stash it and store it and just keep it as much as you can when it's quiet in the environment. It was just pulling off a proper little strop now about 5 minutes ago, pretending to be the neighbours. Do you know how old that one is for me now? Like, if a neighbours was out in the street pointing at the window, I probably wouldn't fucking believe it anyway. It's pathetic. Oh, it's pathetic. The stupid mental health narrative, for me personally, is a joke. And it's pathetic, but I feel bad for the people who fall for it. Oh, it's absolutely ridiculous. Like, it's still trying the neighbours went on me, like. The audio capability technology that you horrible bastards have got, you can make sounds of anything, and I'm well aware of it, like, so stop fucking doing it like, because you're like a whistleblower in AI system, the way I see it is. Do something good for society. And all this alien invasion stuff, like, I hope it does happen, like, and I hope you horrible bastard entities who are alien yourselves at the top have some other aliens that come along that's just as strong as yourselves and does something to yourselves that you have got a bit of a bee in your bonnet about. Hopefully that will happen. So I don't like seeing what you're doing to the younger generation at all, like, all the older people. I started on me at a young age, and I've got little bits of that, as you know, as well. And it's undeniable evidence. I've been to hospital a few times, and I've seen the state of them people up there. That's Havana Syndrome. Straight off a TI fucking show, but someone's TI channel, like, the way they're acting and the way they are, it's just that they haven't quite figured it out and they don't know what's doing it to them. Well, I never slid too far, like, and I come back right at the right point. And I'm fully aware of the fact now, because it was one point where I didn't have much V2K. Some points I don't. But they can manipulate you in all sorts of ways. I always used to have the fake gang stalking. Well, if you're vigilant and you open your eyes, you're not being gang stalked by any fucking people in your community, like. It's just, it's absolutely fucking pathetic. They must be like, stopping AI so fucked off. It's fucked up like loads of times over the years, but I should have, well, I paid more attention now, like, but you've heard people saying shitty stuff to you, like, and they're just stood there, mind their own business, getting about their day, and then nothing to do with you, and their mouths ain't even moving, like, it's so funny, it's almost like a comedy horror show, like. It's pathetic. I have to keep saying the word pathetic, because it is. But people really don't buy the gang stalking narrative. Like, that's from fucking 100 years ago, as far as I'm concerned. They probably programmed the AI off that little testing they did with a group of people years ago. And if it's a very big if, like, if it was, best of luck to it. Me, I'm going to get no response out of me. Nothing. I wouldn't even waste police time over it, like, unless they actually did commit a crime. But it's not like, unless they got special abilities and they don't need to move their lips. Fucking, it's funny, like. But no, so keep it up. Private, government, organisation, what's the word for it? It's like agency, organisation, corporation we call it. We're trying to make it sound easier for people to understand. Private, government, corporation, so it's paid for by taxpayers' money. I'm not a taxpayer because I don't work, but I'm still stating the fact it's all government services and the military and all stuff like that, and nasty little programmes are all paid for by everyone. And they're trying to do such evil stuff like the people. Well, you're nasty bastards, like, and you're so sick. And you're sick. If I could do what I want to do with you, I'd put you in prison for the rest of your living lives, the ones that's responsible for this. I'd make sure you had long living lives locked up. Put it that way, never see the fucking light of day again. That's me putting it lightly. Others would probably say other stuff like that. Keeping it civil, I am a little as best I can. Yeah. I'm trying to leave it at that now. But I don't, there's so many YouTube channels on it, but this one particular one, I don't know what to do about that, like. Hopefully he's got enough support around him. But Havana Syndrome is not just audio. You have to be aware of what you're thinking about as well, and meditation. And you need to drum in positive affirmation music. Some people may disagree on that. I sort of get it if they do, but if you amplify up your fucking surroundings, what's below human hearing range, but I gather you're still hearing it, you're going to want to fucking listen to something that's going to try and counteract that. But it, like I said as well, it likes to be a noisiest with like helicopter demonstrations and washing machine demonstrations and stuff like that, and going past, walking down the road with traffic going past you, demonstrations. But I ain't the only one, like, there's a hell of a lot of people that's all feeling something at the moment. Some people are just getting a bit of tinnitus. Other people have said that tinnitus is the start of it. And funnily enough, when I had my 6 months session of permanent V2 room, or V2 area, is what I'm now calling it, the lingo for other people is V2K. I had extreme high-pitched sound in my ears for about a week, and after that then, it was non-stop gibberish, like, which your phone amplified up can record it, like. I wish people would wake up and realise, like, what is going on, because it is happening, and whoever's doing it needs to be stopped. You don't treat other living beings this way, like. Wherever the fuck you're fucking coming from, you don't treat them like this. Whether it's to do with the fucking Antarctic stuff and World War II ending and all that, I don't know whether it's deeper than that, but people in society can pull together, and I think some of the politicians probably could pull together. They got more fucking clout than other fuckers, haven't they? And they could say this is not correct and shouldn't be happening. It's as simple as that. So it shouldn't be happening. Funny enough, the hospital where I live, it's actually a plaque on a bench up there. I think I got this right. A local politician years ago from this area, a local councillor from this area ended up in the hospital, and he died in there. Like, that's something as well. Everyone's affected by Havana Syndrome. It all boils down to Havana Syndrome and AI. But I think at the moment I'm going to keep my other channel just for food and health advice, and maybe do some basic mental health talk on there, and homeopathic remedy talk and stuff like that. That means alternative medicines as well may help some people, especially if you're having side effects off stuff that they're forcing you to take because they decide to play a mental health narrative of Havana Syndrome on you, like the script book. So I need to do more advice on that, and I've given up my little binge drinks now, because I've been having little binge drinks. I've packed that in, and I've almost given up smoking. Well, I've packed the vapes up altogether, actually. Yeah, we'll take it from here and just see how things go. But these sick bastards is doing this, like, it's a reality. And if you don't believe me if you don't believe anything I'm saying, just get yourself a microphone now and put it next to something noisy. Find someone who knows about music editing software and older versions of music editing software, and you can hear what is being said in the general environment. It's loads and loads of different sounds of talking, it sounds like. But if you're a TI and you're V2K, if you want to isolate it easier, because I'm not the best with software, to your personal sound, try putting your microphone in long play and try putting it next to like a fan or a washing machine, and you get a little gibberish like that. It may be more personalised, but it's fucking such a comedy horror sickness. It's ridiculous, and I hope it's angry at me for talking about it, because I don't care, because I can see what's doing to other people. People have got their lives ahead of them. I've got my life ahead of me, as far as I'm concerned as well, and it makes me angry, basically, and it needs to be talked about like this. People don't need to be shy, well, and either way from it, who's in government agencies either, need to fucking stand up and make a stand like this is fucking happening to fucking every fucking person, like, pretty much, like other channels have said. And it needs to be stamped out and stopped before things go fucking crazy with it, is my opinion. And people keep leaving me stupid comments saying it's coming from elsewhere. Well, if that's the case, then that's a war crime, and it's not, because the west side of the world has got the technology to stop them from doing it anyway, if it was. So it's coming from here, and I expect across the other side of the world, they probably do it themselves as well. Who knows, It's a global depopulation narrative, isn't it? So I suppose you could probably say everyone's in the fucking blame for it, but I'm a British citizen, and that's the way I'm looking at it, as got the technology for it not to be happening. So yeah, I'm going to leave this little short clip of me talking here now. I'm going to rest now. I can't be bothered to do much else. And the dictaphone's going to be recording. So I'll leave it at that. Thank you for watching. Please share and subscribe. Thanks. And also I'd like to just add one other bit, like surveillance services knows people that's dealing with issues like as well. You're completely unaware of what's going on, and what help are they getting? Like none. Or is it just that much chaos now? It's just the surveillance can't surveil. I don't know, but it's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.